Good morning, Washington. Afternoon, all the ships at sea. How you doing, everybody? What's this? Why, it's Skyfall. Got that today. Yeah, I like this movie a lot. I think it's a different kind of Bond film, really cool Bond film, and I like it. So we shall see. It's one of the better Bond films, actually. I like Judi Dench, but sadly, this will be Judy's last movie as M. The last Bond film as M. Of course, my favorite Bond of all time, Goldfinger! So how are you all doing today? Just reading my crazy Washington Post this morning. Crazy. Actually, it wasn't in the print Washington Post, but that We the People, She the People blog there. Funny this morning how they actually went to a parody website which said that Sarah Palin was signing with Al Jazeera. Yeah, right. And that someone actually believed it and put that in their little Washington Post blog. And it went all over the blogosphere. Wow. All right, so the big news today, Lou and Lori and Lou. You know, Lou and Lori over there at Wash FM. They've been the morning show there for a long time. Lori Brooks is heading back up to Pennsylvania for some family issues. Her dad is in failing health and had several complications from major surgery. So Lori is leaving the show. So it's just going to be Lou. Lou, you know what I think they should do? I think they should hire somebody named Sue and call it the Lou and Sue Show, the LOO and SOO Show. That's what I think. Who's Sue? Like, maybe Sue Palka could come over and... Loo Katz and Sue Palka in mornings on Wash. It'd be interesting to see who they get to pair Lou up with. Maybe Lou could put on a wig and be Lou and Louise. I don't know. Maybe they could do some kind of weird voice tracking thing where Lou could talk to Louise on the air. You know, where one would be on a digital file and he'd be live and he'd be talking to himself. And okay, I'm just suggesting some ideas that, you know, how Wash could save some money. We also reported, remember, earlier this month that Bill Worthington had left Wash after 20 years. You know, Lori had been at Wash for 10 years, so that's two fairly long-time washers leaving the station. So be interesting to see what happens to their ratings with that. I mean, do people listen to Wash for the personalities, or do they just listen for the music? I don't know. Got the new latest batch of radio ratings for the Washington market for the third week of January. Some interesting things in here. I'm looking at the 6+ numbers and the 2554 numbers, and you know, WAMU. WAMU is first in the 6+ numbers, and WTOP is first in the 2554 numbers. So those two stations are still neck and neck. We still see the public radio news talker and the all newser, you know, battling for first place there. They're right smack dab at the top of the radio heap as we enter, you know, as we progress through the first month of 2013. A couple of interesting trends. Now, WMAL, News Talker WMAL, is way up in the 6+ numbers. They're up to 10th place, which is a big jump for them. Usually they're down about 15th, 16th place. But in the overall 2554 money demo numbers, you know, they're still, where are they? Down at 20th place. What does that mean? That means that a large amount of WMAL's audience is over 55. 55 and older. Large percentage of WMAL's audience is 55 and older. And amongst the old folks, 55 and older, WMAL does really, really well. So that's why you hear a lot of ads on WMAL for prescription drugs, for ED remedies, for, you know, health scans, for senior citizen services, for nursing homes, for cemeteries. I mean, you do. I'm not joking. Catholic cemeteries, I hear they're at every now and then on MAL. So, you know, that's one of the interesting things. Other interesting thing in the latest radio ratings, a big jump for Praise 104.1 WPRS. They're now up to 7th place in the overall 6+ numbers. And that's about the highest I think I've ever seen them. So they're doing very well. What's up with that? I don't know. Fresh 94.7 at CBS is kind of 15th-ish place. That they're having some problems. The sports talkers are kind of low at the moment. Some of the lowest numbers I think for WJFK here. I mean, they're down to 21st place in the overall 6+ numbers. I can't imagine CBS is terribly happy with that. NEW, the new CBS All Newser, they're still pretty much down there at 24th place. They're better than they were a year ago. A year ago, they were down there at like 28th or 30th place, but still they just can't seem to get that traction to kick them up into the top 20. Just can't seem to do it. Whether you look at the 6+ numbers or the overall 25-54 numbers, it just ain't happening for them. Other big news that we exclusively broke, Tommy Griffiths. Remember, he used to be the morning man at Big, classic rock hits Big, Big, which isn't doing so great in the ratings lately. They've actually taken a tumble since Tommy left. Tommy got bounced out of that morning show slot last summer, and the station has taken a tumble in the ratings. I don't know if it's because Tommy left or what. But anyhow, we told you that he'd gone over to Hubbard doing some work for All News WTOP in a freelance capacity. Well, now we hear that Tommy is going to be doing sportscasts over there at WTOP. I don't know. That's cool. What the heck. Jim Vance, the longtime Channel 4 news anchor, has come out officially saying that the Redskins name needs to be changed, that the name sucks and needs to be changed. I don't know. I find it hard to change the name after so many years. I've been a Redskins fan for 40 years, and it just seems like to suddenly call them something else seems kind of weird. Maybe they could just call them the Reds. Well, no, we got the Cincinnati Reds, though, don't we? And that would make them sound like commies, wouldn't it? Just call them the Skins. Can't they just do that? Hey, call them the Skins. Don't have to put a color with it. Just call them the Skins. When you take your shirt off, you're on the Skins team, right? Just call them the Washington Skins. Foreskin. The Washington Foreskins. I don't know. If they're going to pick a new name, they need to pick some name that has something to do with their old name. Change them to like maybe they could bring back the Senators or something like that. I don't know. The Warriors. The Washington Warriors. I don't know. The Washington Skins. The Wash Skins. the Reddy. Okay, how about the Reddyskins? It's almost like Redskins. Reddyskins. They're ready. They're always ready. They're the Reddyskins. Ready. I don't know. It's all bad. It's all bad. Channel 9 is going to be airing 20 Nationals games, including the season home opener on the 1st of April, April Fool's Day. That's interesting to see that. The games had been on Channel 50 WDCW, but Jim Cudahy, Masson's head of marketing, where all the games will air, says that he likes Channel 9 being the broadcast partner because it has a sports department, quality news operation that can help promote the team. So that's an interesting little move there. So we will be seeing the home opener and 19 more games on the weekends, primarily, seen on Channel 20. If you don't have cable, and Masson and all that, you can't see all the games. I presume Channel 13 up there in Baltimore will remain the Orioles' main broadcast partner, but I haven't heard any word on that of any change, so whatever. And some interesting news from last week, since I haven't done a Dave TV for a couple of days now. Interesting, Mark O'Brien is taking over the top position as market manager for Cumulus's 2 radio stations here in the DC market, News Talk WMAL and Hot Adult Contemporary Mix 107.3 WRQX. He's been around a long time in the Washington market. He was general manager and VP for WASH and DC 101 back in the 1990s. He worked for WTEM owner Red Zebra in 2006 and 7. He'd worked for many years with Metro Traffic, now Total Traffic. So it'll be interesting to see if any changes come to that WMAL. I'm having an interesting little dialogue with Larry O'Connor there on Facebook. I love to just kind of make fun of them in the mornings. I put funny little Twitter postings, and Larry comes back, and we're having a nice little a nice little dialogue there. And it actually is. It's kind of friendly. It's kind of cool. I like. Larry's a good guy. I like Larry. He's entertaining. You know, I mean, I'd agree with his politics, but I'm beginning to like him more and more as a talent. He kind of has. He doesn't take himself too terribly seriously, which I like. You know, he's not this pompous. You know, he's kind of, okay, makes mistakes occasionally like we all do and kind of rolls with the punches. But I'm enjoying our little dialogue there, and you can check that out at the Facebook page. Remember, DCR TV has a Facebook page. Put a lot of stuff on there that we don't put on the website and vice versa. That's facebook.com/DCRTV. And also check out our Twitter page, twitter.com/DCRTV. So that's that. All right, folks, we're hitting the 11-minute mark. Thanks for watching Dave TV for the 12th of February, 2013. Book 'em, Dano!